welcome back to Kenshi, everyone. So last episode, we gathered some gear for everyone. Everyone now has a crossbow, bolts, and we have enough food in here. Off camera, I ground up around 2 inventories full of copper. I also bought this sleeping bag, a few food cubes, and some gristle flaps for food, so that we can, so that we have enough food to make it to where we want to go. So last episode, at the very end, we talked about heading to the border zone of the hub so that we can actually start training our crossbow skill. But I think first, on our way to the hub over here, we're gonna stop in Stoat just so that we can see if they have a clothing store, so that we can get shoes or at least some protection against acid, because we can no longer go through the arm of Akron because Mitchell here is a hiver, and the Holy Nation, who owns this strip of land here, which is the only safe passage without acid, other than going, I think you can go through Venge, like in this corridor. They're very xenophobic, so they'll attack on sight. So we're gonna have to go through the Iron Valley, through Skinner's Roam, but we can probably take a path somewhat like that in Akron's Pride, because we can escape their roving patrols. We just can't dash through a heavily fortified citadel. So I guess with that said, let's head off to Stoat. So if you don't remember from a little bit earlier, the stone camp here is where our previous people slash characters were imprisoned, and we're gonna pass it, so hopefully we don't get enslaved. Alright guys, on our way to Stoat, we ran into a few skimmers. We should be able to escape them. Let's see. Oh crap, there's definitely a fairly large nest. Okay, we can't outrun them though. Alright, they're gonna leave us alone. We have to go this way, so I think we're gonna cut around. Is this just a normal skimmer? Yeah. I think we're gonna fire at it. Why did you run closer? And why are these guys on passive? I didn't put them on passive. Alright. Alright, we've hit him a little bit. Then we can run back. I'm gonna set these guys to fire at him. Use Mitchell as bait, and it's down. Is that guy? Yeah, that guy's coming at us. Send Chuck to pick up his loot. I'm also gonna take his meat just in case we run out of food. How fast can Chuck run now? 16? Okay, that's an okay speed. Who are they beating up over here? Starving vagrants. Okay, that's cool. So, let's continue on our way. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, I think we can outrun this guy. Yeah, we can. Alright. Back on our way to Stoat. Alright guys, we've arrived at Stoat, and let's take a look around. Slave shop, noble house, ranger, mechanical, weapon, barracks, police, clothing shop. Why are you closed? Excuse me, please open your doors. Is there another clothing shop, or is that the only one and it just happens to be closed? Oh, that's so annoying. Why is it closed? Alright. I guess I'll just be waiting here until it opens then. And in the meantime, we'll probably be out here mining this iron resource. It's not the most valuable, but at least we're getting something done with our time. Alright guys, a little bit of time has passed and we've mined a decent amount of iron. It's just occurred to me that there's actually no one in Stoat right now, so I think it's actually an error. So I'm going to reload the game and see if that fixes whatever this bug is, because there is no guards or anyone at all in Stoat. So I'm gonna reload real quick. Alright guys, I've fixed the issue. All you have to do to fix it is just simply import your game. You do that from the main menu. If you hit import game and then you select your sleeve, it should completely fix any bugs you have with the city. Just thought it was important to know that. But now we can go into this clothing shop and buy some clothes. And while this might seem a bit odd, if we can get any sandals here, that would be really good too. There we go. Let's sell off this iron. 6,000 cats. Ideally, we would like to get leather shirts for everyone. Combat speed effect. No, none of the stuff that we want. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Monocle. They give 5 perception, which is a key stat. Sure, I guess. Yeah, let's buy those. And I think that's all we're gonna buy here because they don't have any clothes that we actually need. Ideally, we would get sleeveless long coats because those protect from acid, but well, actually this hat protects from acid, so we can get one of those. Anything else that protects from acid? Nomad cape. Okay. 2,000 cats. It's a light armor. Alright, that's fine. I'll buy that. Alchemist jacket, acid and burning. Stealth, okay. I think that's all we're gonna buy here. So now everyone should have a little bit of protection from the acid that we're gonna have to go through. Okay, and yeah, he has the specialist grade. Chuck has the specialist grade pants as well as the other various, like this gives weather resistance, so he should be protected pretty well. Let's hold open his inventory. Let's give Azumi, who is one of the more important people, the alchemist jacket. Let's give Mitchell the hat and monocles. Who do we want to give the monocles? Probably Chuck and Mitchell the monocles because they learn perception and dexterity the fastest. And then we'll give Patricia the nomad armor. Alright. Give her that so that we can see during the nighttime. And then we're just going to sell off the last of our animal claws. And then we will be on our way. Check over one. Yeah, there's nothing else. Okay. Now we will be on our way to the border zone. Another way we could do this is that if we cut through the arm of Akron around here, we could do something like that and then swim up the Rend River. But yeah, our guys don't have great swimming though. Alright, I think our best bet is going to be to go through around here-ish. So I'm going to move down here to avoid Spine Canyon because it's fairly dangerous. And then I'll meet up with you guys if anything major happens. Alright guys, we've just hit the border area for the Skim Sands. And this is it's a lot more dangerous here in the Blood and Sand Kenshi mod pack. Because in base game you just have normal skimmers. They can largely be avoided. You can outrun them. But here, because of the mod pack, we have things like carrion crawlers. These things, if they attacked us, could destroy us. And they're running at 18 miles per hour. Which is pretty fast for animal wildlife. Over here, there's a skimmer queen with 1,100 minimum HP on each one of her limbs. And over here, there's just skimmers, skimmer breeds, whatever those are. So this is pretty hostile. In fact, we might just straight up avoid this area. I'm not even sure if it's worth going through. We could cut through Hang. Hang wasn't too hostile when I visited in the base game. Travel through the eye, through the Grey Desert. Do something like this. Just straight up avoid going through all of this area. Yeah, I guess we should probably try that because I'm gonna be honest, the skim sands seem very, very dangerous now. So, let's move over here. And then, again, I'll come back to you guys if anything major happens. I hope nothing major happens, though, because I don't want to die. So, guys, something a little bit interesting that was happening while we were crossing, because right now we're in the border between, the skim sands and the eye. There's this, like, big mechanical structure with, like, unending dust storm around it. Like, if we unpause, it's just got like a spiraling thing around it. So we might come back and check that out later. I just thought it was kind of interesting. What is that? Okay, just a normal skimmer. We can't outrun it. Wait a minute. Nope, we're not being chased by blood raiders. Who are these people? They're Sheks who are heavily armed and much higher level than us. Oh, that's wonderful. At least we're faster than him. And yeah, these guys seem pretty violent. Thankfully, we've been able to avoid most of the enemies. Okay, now that we have arrived, how do we want to do this? So we could cut through Venge. We could take the faster route, just cut through the Grey Desert and go through the Deadlands. Or we could take the safer route, go through Venge and Shem, and cut across this area to the border zone. You know what? Based on what I've seen in this mod pack, I think we're going to take the safer route. Something just eat in the distance. But I guess I'm going to continue on until something else happens. So guys, I think I might have forgotten the one key feature about Venge, and that's the deadly solar beams that come down from heaven to smite us all. Yeah, we were very narrowly just obliterated off the face of this planet, so I guess we should continue to tempt fate and hope that we aren't completely obliterated by solar radiation. Yep, there's another one. And they come out so fast too, you can barely avoid them. They feel a lot more frequent now too. A little bit of lag there. But yeah, if you look around, there's a lot of these structures. Oh no! Come on. Okay. I thought we were gonna die there. On the map, there was a lone tower that we apparently discovered. That's probably something... It's probably like a dungeon or something. By dungeon, I mean like... I hope you guys... That's coming very close, guys. Thankfully, it's fairly slow. This is part of the Deadlands, I believe. Or, sorry, the Grey Desert. But they're all kind of similar in the fact that they're, like, all kind of dead and have these robots in them. They're kind of like the mechanical hellscapes of Kenshi. So, you kind of want to avoid them, because there's also acid rain, which is kind of what I was talking about earlier. You don't want to melt. But if we look at our map, we're almost into Shem, which hopefully will lead to safer places. Oh, I don't like this. Look at that. Is that like oil or something? Alright. Wow, it's really dark. We're heading through Shem. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. I thought Shem was going to be a lot more of a happier place. Turns out it's not. Because why would it be happy? And there's acid rain. We have a little bit of protection from acid rain. That was a solar beam. But, I guess for now, because we're kind of just running, once we get to, the border zone and we discover the hub, I'll, cut back. So we've just discovered a smuggler's bar. I think we should go check it out. If I remember correctly, I think there's a bounty to be had in this bar, actually. We're not going to be able to take it because, we don't want to die horribly. The double barrel harpoon turret. That sounds pretty scary. Wow. Okay. Are you the server? Yeah, he is. Let's see what he has. Food. Cool. Oh, he just has food. I thought he would have something special because, you know, he's a smuggler. But no, there's just mainly a lot of mercy. Let's talk to this guy. Well, that's cool. Yeah, it doesn't seem like many people want to talk to us here. Kashia. Yeah, I don't want to give you 3,000 cats. Alright, I'm going to continue on our way to the hub. So guys, if you don't remember, on our first episode with Chuck 3.0, there was that guy named Victor, who we stole this very high-level gear from. He was the leader of the Dianium Thieves. If we look in this book, and we look, where is it? Victor, there, Victor. Anyway, if you read through this book, it talks about how Victor is the leader of these thieves. And while we were running, I noticed this guy. He's really tough. He's got 53 attack, 37 defense, 68 strength, 26 dexterity, 82 toughness, and 7 dodge. But he's also got a 7,000 cat bounty. I don't think we're going to be able to take him, but that's something to mention, that, like, the Dianium thieves seem pretty, like, some pretty strong people. I just thought we should mention that because, you know, we have a little bit of history with them. Maybe a future goal for the series. So guys, we're nearing the hub. It's like right here. And I noticed there's this Iron Spider Mark II. Now, I don't make the best decisions, but looking at our speed, we can easily outrun it. So, and we have ranged weapons, so guys, don't get closer. Oh my god, bad idea. It has ranged weapons too. Leave Patricia to die. It just instantly sniped her. See if you can patch her up super quickly, like almost instant. Yeah, she's dead. Well, that wasn't a very good idea. Thankfully, Patricia wasn't exactly the most useful of characters. So I think we're just gonna continue on and, never attack one of those things again without heavy armor. We did damage it, though. That's about it, though, before it, you know, just kind of destroyed us. So, let's continue back onto the hub, and pretend that never happened. Excuse me? Please move. So let's continue on, and, that never happened. So, I'll be back once we make it to the hub. No more detours. Alright guys, we've just discovered the hub, and now we're just gonna make our way to, well, the hub. Alright guys, we've just arrived in the hub, and it seems a lot different than normal. First up, there's a house owned by the Dianium Thieves. Apparently there's this agency run by the Holy Nation Outlaws that I've never seen before. Of course, there's the Shinobi Thieves up on their hill. But there's usually also a bar here. Yep, this is the bar, I guess. They've just moved it back. Because in Kenshi Blood Sand, there's a lot of city redesigns. So I think we're actually going to check out this agency, whatever that is. Because I've never seen it before, actually. What does he do? Looking for work. Particularly in awful people bounties. So I guess they're like a bounty. Okay, they're bounty hunters. Just with like a base. They've got some crap gear that they sell, a few rations. Alright, so not a whole lot there. Yeah. So now that we're in the hub, I think next episode, we're gonna be probably exploring and doing some fighting. Probably checking out what's over here, the Black Tower. That's the unknown tower on our map. We might check that out, because that seems pretty cool. But we will definitely be doing a lot of training next episode. We might even get a few new people, because sadly Patricia died. Totally not my fault, by the way. Total freak accident. But I think with all that said, if you guys did enjoy, please like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. If you want to have any input in this series, or if you want to have your name as a character, feel free to leave it down in the comments. But I think with all that said, please do have a great day, and goodbye.